Guys, what's up? How's it going? It's John, Gamester81. Thank you for tuning in. This video, I'm going to review the Mega EverDrive. This is available at StoneAgeGamer.com. It's a really cool flash cart for both the Sega Master System and Sega Genesis. Basically, what a flash cart is, for those who may not know, is the ability to load game ROMs onto an SD card, in this case, a micro SD card, put it on there, put it on the cart, and you're able to play these ROMs through your console. So it doesn't emulate it. It's not an emulator per se, because it's actually playing on the actual hardware of the system, which is a huge benefit. You don't get the benefit of emulators in the sense that you can like change the palettes or anything like that. But this is definitely the way to go when it comes to playing games that may be harder to find, maybe prototype games, maybe games that you're developing that you want to test on actual hardware. This is the way to go and do it. There's pros and cons, of course. A lot of people argue about emulation and whether it's ideal to play actual games. So here's my personal opinion on that. I believe, I'm a physical cart kind of guy. So owning a game like this, a cartridge like this, I could put a ton of games on here. It's not going to slow down me wanting to go out and purchase the actual physical games. But it is a way for me for convenience purposes, to load a game up and play it through the actual hardware. So this is a really cool cartridge. They have various other ones available at StoneAgeGamer.com as well, including ones for the NES, Super Nintendo, TurboGrafx-16, Game Boy, Game Gear, and the Genesis, of course, among others. So let me unbox this. Let me show you what's included with this set. I'm going to obviously show you some gameplay, show you how it works. And it does not come preloaded with any games, in case for you, those who are wondering, it does not come with any games at all. You can find games online fairly easy, just a Google search. But anyway, thanks for watching, guys. Please like this video. That means a lot. Let me know what games, Genesis games or Master System games, you recommend checking out. Please leave a comment below. I read those. Thank you for subscribing, and without any further ado, let's take a closer look. So here's a closer look at the cartridge case itself. Now, the clamshell cases are available at Stone Age Gamer. You can pick them up for Super Nintendo, NES. You can also get them for various Genesis, obviously, and they're really cool clamshells. And you can put sleeves in there and customize it. Very cool. This is the cover. This is the Game On Expo edition. This was actually provided for the Game On Expo gaming convention I helped put together in Phoenix, and Stone Age Gamer was a huge support and sponsor of those. So they provided us some of these carts for the free play area, and it's a huge help. Big shout out to them for the support, not only for Game On Expo, but for my show here, Gamester81. Here's a back certificate certified product, which is nice. Open this up. You get some stickers, and here's the user manual. Very easy to understand, guys. These are the various other flashcards, just a few other ones that I want to point out. Super Nintendo EverDrive 64 for N64 Game Gear one. So a lot of various ones. They have ones to Sega Master System as well. Basic controls, main menu, cheats. You can put in a cheat, kind of like I guess a Game Genie cheat, which is sweet. You can also save states, which is nice. And operating system, load games. Doesn't work on the Nomad. Doesn't work through the 32X add-on. So some other things it doesn't work with. Compatibility issues. Homebrew development. There's a port on the top where you can actually kind of use it as a development for homebrewing, which is always nice, because there is a market for some new Genesis homebrew games. This cartridge is region-free, as I mentioned before, so you can play Sega Master System games on the Genesis and vice versa, which is a huge plus. Here's a cart. Love the custom cart. Very, very cool looking. You can tell they didn't recycle old Genesis carts, but rather made their own molds, which I definitely appreciate. Here's a slot right here for micro SD card. It's 4 gigs. You can put pretty much just enough space to put every Genesis, Sega Master System game you want, and still be plenty of space. So those games are pretty small files. This is your pause button here. This is like your port for development, homebrew. Right here, you can open this up, and it opens up that. And go from there. But very, very cool cart. Basically, the way it works is you have to format your SD card, and then you basically load the ROMs, download the ROMs, and create folders into your SD card folder on your computer, and you load it on here, and you're good to go. Very, very easy to understand. That's one thing I really appreciate. Very quick to load as well. But let's go check out the loading, check out the operating system, go from there. Let me know if you have any questions. Once you turn on the game, you have your folders. You can pretty much drag all the ROMs over to one folder. You can create multiple folders, alphabetical, which is nice. You can kind of find games. You can hit left and right to scroll really fast. There is a cheat code option. You hit C. It does support both Game Genie and Play Action Replay cheats. This one is for Cool Spot, which is a really fun platform I recommend. Came out for Super Nintendo as well. This cheat was for 10 lives, and here you can see I have 10 lives, so it did work. So it does have a built-in cheat, and it does work, which is definitely an added bonus. I also want to show you how you can save states on the game. So you hit start and down, and you can save it. Continue playing here, and you're here in a second. I'll hit start and down at the same time, and go back to the original state that I just saved. There I am. So that works as well. Here's a trivia question for you guys. What is another game that came out for the NES that's also based on a promotional character? This one is obviously cool. Spot was for 7-Up. What's the other game? Leave a comment below. I just want to show you here, it does support Mega Drive games. So this is Contra Hard Corps. Really fun Contra game series. If you like Contra, this is one to check out. And it's really, you can choose from various characters. This is obviously in Japanese because it's for the Mega Drive. I just want to show you that it does work and load. And you can change also on the options menu, you can change to PAL to read NTSC, or you can do auto so it reads the right game. So that's cool. So this will work on a PAL. One nice benefit is, a lot of people may not realize, is that the Genesis actually is able to play Sega Master System games. So if you have ROMs, it will play it. This game right here I'm showing you is Golden Axe Warrior. As you can tell, it is a Zelda clone, and it's based on the Golden Axe series, which is a beat-em-up series. It's kind of unique, but definitely a clone of the Sega Master System, or of Zelda, rather. Here also does hacks. I'm going to show you an example of some hacks. This is a fun one. This is Streets of Rage 2, the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles hack. So basically someone came and did a sprite swap and put in the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles as your playable characters. It's like combining the two games. I thought that was really clever. I love Streets of Rage 2. It's a great series. Or Streets of Rage in general, it's a great series for Genesis, Mega Drive, and it's fun to play as different characters. I also have the Simpsons version of this game as well, which is awesome to check out. Here is a homebrew game, Super Donkey Kong 99. This is Donkey Kong Country. It's different, a little bit different, but Donkey Kong Country basically for the Genesis. The music is atrocious, and it kind of lags a little bit, as you can see. But graphically, it's not as good as Super Nintendo, but it's impressive nonetheless that someone actually came in here and attempted to do Donkey Kong Country. Donkey Kong Country, the series for itself for the Super Nintendo, is one of my favorite series for that system. This game, unfortunately, doesn't play very well for the Genesis. It's just not as powerful as the Super Nintendo. Not a knock on the Genesis, of course, just not as powerful. But nonetheless, impressive visually, I think. It kind of does look like Donkey Kong Country. Here's a homebrew game called Zombie High. Or not homebrew game, but this is a prototype game that never came out for the Genesis. So I just want to show you how this game plays. It looks like it was kind of far along, pretty far along. It looks like you're a high school kid in high school and you're shooting zombies. Kind of interesting. You got this like slime gun, which is definitely random. So one big benefit of having this, not only to play games for Genesis, but you can play homebrew games, prototype games. So kind of that's why I'm showing you various versions of ROMs that you can play and games you can play through this Mega EverDrive. Last game I'll show you, this is Chip 'n Dale playing on the Genesis. This is a Russian guy did the hack, and the music is weird. Definitely doesn't fit the original music, but nonetheless, this is Chip 'n Dale for the Genesis. I've also played Super Mario World on the Genesis, which is wild, and Super Mario Brothers, the original one, on the Genesis. Let me know what you guys think of this Sega Mega EverDrive. Let me know if you guys plan on getting one. Leave a comment below. I appreciate you liking this video, subscribing. We'll see you guys soon. Take care, and of course, game on. First off, guys, thank you so much for watching. Also, please subscribe. That means a lot. And if you want to stay in contact, you can follow me on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. I also have a website, GameStreet81.com, and I have t-shirts available that help support the show as well. And those are available at ChopChopGoods.com.